Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Eid Mubarak to everyone. How are you? Okay, so our today's topic is very, very interesting, and it is about using Selenium. This is a utility which through which you can easily do the things with the web pages, right? You want your VBA within your VBA application when you want to access some web pages throughout the internet, then and you click some buttons inside some web pages. So how you can make your VBA to go to a certain page and access that web page and load it, and then there are certain fields, some you say some text boxes to be filled in, for example, login and password. Sometimes you have to click a button like login button or uh, uh, some buttons which are available in the web on the web page. So you want your VBA to click on that button, and then sometimes you want to download a certain report available in your WhatsApp. So you want your VBA to download, uh, to go to the WhatsApp page and download the report in your WhatsApp. So for this, you need to have certain functionalities which are provided by Selenium, yes, sir, and very nicely provided by Selenium. It's very simple to use, and you can start right away. Means writing the programs to access the webs, to go to the internet and automatically load URL and so on. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is what is the reference in the VBA, because the VBA references, which when you go to the VBA developer tab, VBA module, right, and in the tools you have these reference here. You need some references in here, right, which can provide you the properties and methods and classes, etc. Right, so which are normally not available. Right? If you write a program, it is not going to accept this program. For example, you in the absence of the properties, right? If you write the program, for example, we insert a module, right? We insert a module here, and we write, for example, the code, for example, this one. Okay, so this is a short program. So you need some references to be set right here. Okay, so let's get back to the VBA. Yeah, and here we type this code, for example, right? So this is you are setting up an object class which with a Selenium Chrome driver, right? And so when you want to run it, it's going to give you the error that is not defined, right? So you have to have certain reference to be established, to be set, and the way to do that is that you go to the tools and go to the references, and you go to where you go to you have so many references are here available. So you go to the Selenium, right? Selenium is also not available in the normal unless you Selenium tagged array. You need this that provides you uh, the properties and methods and which are needed to access the web pages. Right now, if you run it, then it is going to do that. Right. So uh, so how to make these things available? So I've made ready for you is look. This is the Selenium basic. This is a setup procedure, simple setup available on the net. You can write Selenium basic 2.0.09.0. This is my Windows. My operating system is Windows, right, and it is a 64-bit system. And make sure that you download the proper version of the Selenium setup file. Okay, when you run it, just click next, and we select it. So the whole functionality is now available in your hand, and you can now write the programs to go to certain page. For example, this program is a test program. It simply sets the Selenium from driver, and here you just write this code. So this will take you to the Selenium from driver, right? So if you play it, right, so it is going to open the web. It is opening the web, and it is going to the URL which you have written, right? So this is how. This is the first program. Simply means how you can use the Selenium to go to the web pages through your VBA. Okay. So in our next programs, next videos, we will show you further enhancements that how you can enter the data on certain web pages, and then how you can download a report which are available on certain web pages or WhatsApp or things like that. Okay, so looking forward to your joining us in our upcoming videos. That would be exciting experience. Thank you very much. Let's add this functionality to our existing lessons in the VBA. Right? So let's open the file, the new file. This is lesson number 318, and the title is using Selenium for accessing web pages. Right? So as soon as we open this file, so it comes like this, right? So it's a database in which we will add some phrases as well, right? And there have been other functionalities available for you. You just try. Okay, so how to add the Selenium functionality in an existing program, in an existing file, right? So what you need to do is open that file, go to the developer tab, and go to the thing like this, okay, and go to the modules, right? Go to the module. You have some modules available. Now, first thing you need to do is go to the references and add this, as we have already shown you, the Selenium, right? So go to the Selenium reference, which is available now since you have done the setup. So after doing the setup of Selenium, you will find an object which can be added here, a reference, and you can add the reference in here, right? So that is Selenium type, right? Selenium type, right? Okay, so you have to search for it and Selenium type, and just let me a Selenium type has to be added. So in order to add a file, a reference in an existing file, you need to add the reference, right? Sometimes if you don't find that reference in the alphabetical order downwards, you'll find it right on the top since you have already been using this file or this reference, okay? So it always comes on the top, right? So you can select this, and by doing this, now you can write the code, which we showed you here, right? This was the code. Let's copy it now. Okay, so we go to here, and we create the code here. So this is how you bring this functionality within your existing program, and you can now run it, and it will take you to the desired web page. So this is the thing. So we will now do the quiz. Let me prepare the quiz for you. Okay, so that because this file has got the quizzes, right? So that's a self-testing question, which enables you test yourself, build up your own queries. So for doing this, you can just add a new chapter, for example, here. So let's add a new chapter as 27, right? Previous one was 26. Okay, maybe a lesson 27, right? 27, and here we write the Selenium. Regarding Selenium. So here we can write what is mentioned there. So how would you what say the performance? First step to the setup Selenium technologies. In your VBA project. Is so that you can write it. Of course, the first step is that in your VBA, you got to set up the references. Go to the tools, go to the reference, and add the reference to the VBA tag library. So the answer is add a reference to a VBA type library. Okay. Library, right? I thought I am writing the right that's why just ensure that this is VBA references, and you need Selenium type library, right? Like Selenium type library. So this is the right one. Is a reference. Add a reference to VBA project. VBA project. in the VBA project to Selenium type library. Right, so this is the right answer, and then you can also write, you say, different choices, which would have one of the answer has to be this. Okay, so this is going to be your process, and set a reference to, for example, you say, add a reference, or you can say, get a URL, again, which gets the desired URL. You can write get get the desired URL. Of course, you need a desired URL, but not this is the process step. URL. And what else you can say that there can be some more things, right? Let me add it line so that. So I have set up these options. A new chapter is added, and you have put you have determine what is the question which you want to ask, and what is actually the answer, right? So add a reference. So this is the right answer, and in the choices you write all the choices, right? So this is the right. This has to have an answer in that. So whichever the choice matches with the answer, that is going to be treated the scoring answer. Otherwise, the rest of it will be treated as fail, right? So get the desired web page URL, web page URL address, and write the code for desired procedure. Of course, you need to write, but you do not, as a software step, you need to have a reference. User people also not. So let's see how does it appear in here. So for this, when you go to the quiz, you will see a new chapter added, Selenium. Right? So the first step to set up Selenium functionality in your VBA project is add a reference in the set. This is right. Get the desired node. There, write the code. Write code for the desired procedure node, and use the node. So this is the right answer that gives you the answer. Score. That is one. Okay. So thank you very much for joining this, and we will continue this in our upcoming video. And we look forward to your joining and exciting experience with you. Thank you very much.